It's a good experience. It definitely showed us the level of play that we can play at. When it comes to conference games and not as tough of a team, we definitely play down to their level. And this just shows the type of volleyball we can play no matter who it's against, no matter if they're ranked or not. We know what level we should be playing at. They played great, but to be the first team to take us to 5 the 2 years that we've been here was pretty crazy. It definitely opened our eyes and showed us that anybody can beat us any given day. It's crazy. It's definitely the talk of the town. I feel like everybody's like, number 5, number 5. It's great to hear all the talk from everybody, but we definitely know we have a long ways to go to make it in nationals. It's the best feeling to see your own teammate put that ball down and get a kill is awesome, but then to know that you were the one that started the play and you're the reason why it happened is the best feeling.
Our first game went pretty well. We won in 3. Second game, we played our hearts out, left lots of sweat on the floor, and we really wanted that game. Wanted it really bad, but just didn't go our way tonight. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to stay positive when we're number 5 and they're 16, but we learn. We learn that we can play our hardest. We have a lot more in us than what we played the first game. And this game, we can play harder, definitely. We can really step our game up when we need to. Everybody can fill in anywhere we need to. We just, one person down, the other one comes up. We just kind of got to step in each other's shoes.
So, good team. Had our chances. Played pretty aggressively at the end. You know, Metro should have swung at that ball, you know, and but you know that's the lesson they're trying to learn is that in these matches, just like they were doing, you know, you have to just go out firing. You know, you can't play it cautiously. And, by and large, we didn't. I think we played pretty well. Kind of, you know, jumped out to that lead and then just really let them come right back into it by getting sloppy. You know, would have been nice to build that up a little bit more, but you know, all in all, that's great volleyball for us. You know, we played 2 great matches today. Couldn't be happier with the way we're playing. So, and our crowd got to see us play some very good volleyball. Those games were all close. I mean, except that one that was 25-18. But yeah, they're obviously a very good team, and like you said, they got a history, tradition of being a great team, and you know they'll most likely be at nationals, and those are the kinds of matches you expect at nationals. I think the good thing for us this year is, you know, that's not a 14 seed team there. You know, that team will be seeded in the top 10, and here we are, knowing that we can play with those teams. You know, we've been doing it now a couple of matches, and with Salt Lake, and tomorrow I don't know how much this took out of us physically, you know, with a couple kids that are sick there. I mean, you could really see it, Aubrey, at the end. It's just flagging, you know, and that's tough. So I'm hoping, you know, with these 2 big matches tomorrow that we can, you know, pull something out. So, yeah, I would have to say that, you know, we're picking it up better. We're starting to get it. Our sophomores understand court position better all the time, especially for the high hand shot. Still suffered a little bit there, but you know, we're going to see more and more of that. We, you know, especially with Mario blocking there, we know people are going to go over the top, and you know, those are balls that eventually, in order to compete at this level, you got to get some of those up because people are going to keep hammering those, and we did that much better. We're also doing some of our short game transitions better today. You know, Maddie had some nice saves. Aubrey had some nice saves. Jai, you know, does a great job normally for us. So, yeah, I felt better about our defensive game, which frankly has been kind of our Achilles